The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing, Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's White. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Hey, alert 33.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Mayfield. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
Ring!
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
This pass outright to Arcega-Whiteside. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Rifles one that's intercepted. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house from Buccaneer TD. So maybe some signs of life. Well, this has been a defense. They've been all over the map here in this first half, but they're coming through with a big play.
And sometimes that one play is what you need. And it sounds overly simple, but this is a team that was close to being down and out before halftime. So to come back and return the interception for a touchdown, that's big.
Yeah, maybe it could serve, Charles, like we were alluding to, as a little bit of a wake-up call for them. We'll see. And the Dolphins are going to recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think. And
my mama, you do not want to fry me.
Work along with them and speculate a little bit here.
I kill life. That's the best dress you got. That's the best one you got. I'm gonna let you get one more before I start.
They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage.
Promise I'm gonna let you get one more.
They just didn't get it done.
Ass shit and toilet water. Okay, that was also bad. Cool. Chris, your ass run around the motherfucking house killing Anderson and Hills, boy. You nasty foot ass. That's what you talking about. Your ass go around headbutting stop signs and shit.
Setting to throw on first.
Your dirty ass little boy.
Trying to lay one up deep. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Chris, you one of them little dung beaters I hang around horse shit all day. Your ass smell like the back of Booth's neck.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception.
Your ass smell like, boy, your ass smell like Oscar Mayer Wiener, nigga. Fuck is you saying?
Drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Boy, your ass smell like the farmer in the Dale left shoe, nigga.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chris ass smell like who, what, where, when, and why.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Yes, get little stinky ass.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Oh, wide open, wide open, wide open, wide open.
Touchdown. A great play there.
I'm busting this nigga ass 35-7. That's what I'm going to do to you.
And the Dolphins continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the route is on here.
I can get you talking to me? Who are you talking to?
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
You talking, can I game share it again?
Take it in at the goal line.
I game shared it the first time with you?
And he is out of bounds as they'll strike.
I'll beat the shit out you, didn't I? Yeah, I know it's gonna happen like that. I'm trying to say it's gonna happen like that every time.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum.
This is caught inside the 15. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. But Baker Mayfield only 6'1", but he can certainly sling it, and we saw evidence of that right there. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now a give up the middle. This is White. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He completes it right side to White. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. White. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. But this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Mayfield keeps it himself, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
And the sneak works on.
I don't even know what he wanted to say after that. I don't.
No, and I think if you're the QB.
The ones level
You like these plays, don't you? I mean, you want to hand it off sometimes, but also prove that you can get it in.
Oh, okay, that's what
It makes you really part of the game, doesn't it? It makes you part of the crew, and it really bonds you with those big offensive linemen because then you get to celebrate with the big fellas.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and a rout is on here in this first half. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. On third down, a run from White. They find some open field here. Shoves him aside, and they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw, Mayfield. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take over.